Today I'm going to be exploring the topic of media use and overuse in relation to our government and society at large. The fact that your attitude might be actually adopted and dictated does not bother you. Do you ever wonder why? Could it be possible that you have been socially engineered into accepting that thought process? And if so, would awareness be important to you then? I remember when awareness became important to me. It happened when I was 14 and our teacher asked, "Who wants to be on the student newspaper committee?" My hand shot straight up. From my freshman year up into my senior year, I worked on gathering and editing our stories. And even though this was a minor position, it granted me an inside look into the working of our media system. I was able to decide what people knew about school and even how they reacted to those decisions with careful editing skills. From that point forward, the topic of media use and our abuse of their power to engineer public opinion has interested me. Without proper understanding of the complex and persuading tool of media, how will you know who to trust whenever you are gaining information from the media? Hopefully, after listening to this speech, you can be aware of and trust the truth, which is just using critical thinking as a starting point in any media encounter. So I imagine a good starting point for the speech is getting to know what an media encounter is. What we have here is a media system that uses advanced techniques to shape public opinion on situations without even giving us a chance to decide for ourselves. Even when I state it like this, it seems harmless, but if you consider what this really means to its core, it means to decide what you think, essentially. According to Penn State Online, their media degree reads as follows. You can learn how to select the appropriate medium to reach your chosen audience and design a powerful communication strategy to influence them. This was published earlier this year. So now we have an idea of what we are dealing with. Let's explore the media abuses that have already occurred. Could you imagine a world in which the media is such a powerful weapon that it actually is sought to be legalized? Well, several nations have taken just that role in past times, and even in current times, a couple of nations still practice media blackouts. And although we are told this is oppressive, please remember it is the media that is projecting this opinion onto you. In this country, we have a system of not banning media, but monitoring it all. And this picture helps illustrate that point with a little humor. The New York Times reporters Rezin and Lochbach said that the previous undisclosed decision to permit some eavesdropping inside the country without court approval was a major shift in American intelligence gathering practices. This was reported in 2005, and this shows an aggregate analysis of all communication systems. The collection of aggregate data is not just used for monitoring. It is used for making choices in regards to society. This holds true because the very purpose of any aggregate collection of data is meant to aid you in making a future choice. So now that we have a grasp on how the media system works and how it has been abused, let's explore a couple tactics that are used to influence your opinion. The first tactic is called word associations, and to understand this, I've taken the word influence and inputted it into dictionary.com to come up with several different synonyms of the word influence. A couple of those being force and control. This shows that using the soft word influence shows passive choices, and using the hard word control shows some overbearing control process. How can this be when all those words pretty much mean the same thing? It is the use of the word association that separates those exact words into separate meanings. Influence giving you the ability to trust the source, and control giving you the need to avoid the source. I now present a picture of what I consider the process I just described. So as we can see, the clever use of words is being actively exercised upon us and works with extreme effectiveness. So in review, we know that our media system is composed of highly trained professionals that study at least a 4-year degree to even begin to master media use. That even with media personnel possessing higher education, media abuse is still occurring by such agencies such as the NSA, which requires its agents to have a minimum of a 4-year degree as well. This combined effort with the use of soft words versus hard words has shaped people into thinking that they are actually pursuing a just cause in media manipulation through the use of association. We can even further break down the use of associations as censorship, and now understand the circuit board of censorship as well. It is not like we are naive, we are humans, and the media uses that innate human trust against us. Without awareness, your guard is down. So if anything, you should take away that you need to think for yourself and not let outside sources influence you, and continue awareness to this practice. It all really boils down to, are you a critical thinker or are you not? And with that, I hopefully have left you with something to think about. Have a good day, and here are my sources.